Greetings, my dear friends. Today, I invite you to explore a profound ancient technique that holds the power to awaken the radiant energy lying dormant within us all. This is not just about learning something new, but about remembering and activating the deep, intrinsic power that resides within each one of us. Understanding your hidden radiant energy. Let's begin by discussing what we mean by radiant energy. This energy is not simply the physical energy that keeps us moving, nor is it just emotional energy that fuels our feelings. Radiant energy is the core of our being, the essence that transcends our physical and emotional components. It is the vibrational force that connects us with the universe and all living beings. Now you might wonder, how does one access such profound energy? The ancient technique we will explore is rooted in the practice of mindfulness and presence. It is about being fully present in the moment, fully engaged with the here and now. When we achieve this state, we begin to tap into our deepest potential. The first step in this process is to become aware of our breath. Breathing is something we often take for granted. However, conscious breathing is a powerful gateway to accessing our radiant energy. I invite you to take a moment right now to simply observe your breath. Notice the air entering through your nostrils, filling your lungs, and gently leaving your body. Feel the natural pause between inhalation and exhalation. In this simple act, you are beginning to align yourself with the present moment. Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lessons. As we continue, let's explore how our thoughts often distract us from our radiant energy. Our minds are constantly filled with chatter, planning, reminiscing, or worrying. These activities of the mind pull us away from our true essence. By focusing on our breath, we gently guide ourselves back to the energy within. It's not about stopping thoughts, but rather noticing them without attachment, letting them pass like clouds in a sky. Now, let's take this a step further. Imagine each breath as a wave washing over a beach. Each wave brings freshness, clarity, and energy. Each exhalation takes away tiredness, negativity, and distractions. This visualization enhances the connection between our physical body and our radiant energy. Historical roots and current significance. This practice of mindful breathing and presence is not new. It has been a part of numerous spiritual traditions around the world for thousands of years. In ancient India, this was known as pranayama, a Sanskrit word that means extension of the prana or breath. In Taoism, similar practices were used to harmonize oneself with the Tao, the fundamental nature of the universe. Why is this ancient technique still relevant today? In our modern world, the pace of life has accelerated tremendously. We are constantly bombarded with information, demands, and distractions. This relentless pace can lead to stress, anxiety, and a feeling of disconnection from ourselves and the world around us. The practice of mindful breathing serves as an anchor, helping us to stay grounded and centered amid the chaos. Consider how you feel when you are stressed or anxious. Your breathing becomes shallow, your heart rate increases, and your mind races. Now, think about reversing this process through deep, conscious breathing. Not only does this calm the mind and body, but it also recharges our energy. Here's a practical exercise you can do anytime, anywhere. It's called the 4-7-8 breathing technique. Breathe in deeply through your nose for a count of 4, hold your breath for a count of 7, and exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 8. This not only helps in calming your nervous system, but also in reconnecting with your radiant energy. The practice of mindful breathing and presence as we've begun to explore, is deeply rooted in various ancient traditions around the globe. It's fascinating to trace how different cultures have recognized and nurtured the concept of an inner, radiant energy. In the yogic traditions of India, for example, this energy is often referred to as prana. Prana is more than just breath. It is the vital life force that permeates all living things. Yogis develop specific breathing techniques, known as pranayama, to regulate and enhance this vital energy. These practices were not merely physical exercises, but spiritual practices aimed at achieving higher states of consciousness and connection to the divine. Similarly, in the ancient Chinese tradition, the concept of qi or qi represents the vital force that flows through the body. Traditional Chinese medicine and practices like qigong and tai chi focus on balancing and cultivating this energy. They emphasize smooth, flowing movements and deep, rhythmic breathing to maintain health and harmony within the body and mind. Even the mystical traditions of the Kabbalah speak of a life force, comparing the human soul to a flame constantly seeking to rise and connect with the divine source. Here, too, the breath and mindful presence play crucial roles in spiritual practices aimed at uplifting the soul. Why is it, then, that these ancient wisdoms remain profoundly relevant today? Our modern lifestyle, with its relentless pace and constant connectivity, often leads to a disconnection from our inner selves. We find ourselves overwhelmed, fatigued, and out of balance. The ancient practice of mindful breathing offers a counterbalance to this chaos, providing a haven of calm and centering that recharges and rejuvenates our energy. Awakening through daily practices. How can we integrate this technique into our daily life to continuously tap into and awaken our radiant energy? It starts with setting aside regular times for practice. It could be early in the morning, during a break at work, or before going to bed. The key is consistency. One powerful practice is meditation. Meditation does not have to be lengthy or complex. It can be as simple as sitting quietly for a few minutes each day, focusing on your breath. As you meditate, visualize your radiant energy as a bright light within you, growing more luminous with each breath. This visualization not only enhances the meditation experience, but also strengthens your connection to your inner energy. Another daily practice is mindful walking. This involves walking slowly and deliberately, paying attention to the sensation of your feet touching the ground, the rhythm of your breath, and the sights and sounds around you. This can transform a simple walk into a profound exercise in mindfulness, bringing you closer to your radiant energy. In addition to these practices, it's important to cultivate an environment that supports your spiritual growth. This could involve spending time in nature, creating a dedicated space for meditation in your home, or surrounding yourself with people who support your spiritual journey. Integrating this ancient technique into our daily life is essential for a sustained and meaningful engagement with our radiant energy. Consistency in practice helps to deepen the connection and makes it more accessible in times of stress or imbalance. One effective method is to integrate mindful moments throughout the day. These don't need to be lengthy or complicated. Even a few minutes can be profoundly transformative. For instance, consider beginning your day with a short meditation focusing on your breath. This sets a calm, centered tone for the day ahead. Throughout the day, take short breath breaks. Pause for a moment. Take a few deep breaths and allow yourself to feel grounded and present. This can be especially helpful during transitions, such as before starting a new task or preparing to leave work for the day. Another powerful practice is to end your day with gratitude. Reflect on the day's events, focusing on moments of joy, learning, or connection. This not only helps in cultivating a positive mindset, but also in recognizing the flow of energy throughout your day, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth. In our journey of awakening our radiant energy, it is inevitable that we face challenges. These challenges might appear as distractions, resistance from our own minds, or even skepticism from others. However, each challenge carries a hidden opportunity for growth. When you encounter a distraction, for instance, use it as a chance to strengthen your focus. Each time you bring your attention back to your breath after being distracted, you are deepening your ability to stay present. This resilience builds a powerful mental and spiritual muscle. Resistance from within can often be the most instructive. Sometimes our own minds resist quiet and stillness because old patterns and discomforts arise. It might seem easier to just keep busy than to face what comes up in silence. How can you transform this resistance? Begin by observing it without judgment. Understanding that resistance is just another form of energy helps you to not be swayed by it, but rather to use it as a signpost that you are on the verge of a deeper understanding of your inner self. And what about skepticism from others? This too can be a gift. It challenges you to really own your practice, to know deeply why you are doing it, and what benefits it brings to your life. This can reinforce your commitment and might even encourage you to share what you have learned with others, spreading the light of awareness. Now, let us consider a vital question. How does the awakening of your radiant energy impact the world around you? When you engage deeply with this ancient technique, you're not only transforming yourself but also influencing the environment and people around you. Your calmness, your grounded presence, and your light can become beacons of peace and clarity for others. In practical terms, think about how your interactions with others might change. With a reservoir of radiant energy, your responses to others can come from a place of compassion and understanding rather than from frustration or anger. Your relationships can become deeper and more meaningful. You become a catalyst for positive change simply by being in your radiant state. To maintain and grow this state, consider incorporating rituals into your daily life that reinforce your connection to your inner energy. It could be as simple as lighting a candle before you meditate, saying a short mantra to set intentions for your day, or keeping a journal where you reflect on your experiences and insights from your practices. In conclusion, awakening your radiant energy through this ancient technique is not merely an act of personal healing or self-improvement. It is an act of profound love for yourself and the world. It is a path of becoming a light unto yourself and unto others, illuminating the interconnectedness of all things. My friends, as we conclude this exploration today, I hope you feel equipped and inspired to reconnect with your radiant energy. Remember, each breath is a new beginning, a new chance to connect with the profound energy that you hold within. May your journey be filled with light, love, and profound insight. Thank you for sharing this time with me. As we commit to awakening our radiant energy through these practices, we will undoubtedly encounter challenges. These challenges, however, are not roadblocks but opportunities for deeper learning and growth. Consider the challenge of maintaining consistency in your practice. It's common to start with enthusiasm but find that motivation wanes over time. Instead of viewing this as a failure, see it as an opportunity to explore what truly motivates you. What shifts when you regularly connect with your radiant energy? How does it affect your interactions, your work, and your personal growth? Resistance from within can also be insightful. When we sit in silence, we often encounter the noisy, chaotic aspects of our mind. Instead of shying away from these, invite them into your awareness with curiosity. What are they telling you about your fears, desires, and distractions? Observing these thoughts without attachment allows you to learn from them and gently guide them towards quietude. Finally, skepticism from others about your spiritual practices can be confronted with openness rather than defensiveness. Each query or doubt from another can be a prompt to articulate your experiences and insights more clearly, both to yourself and to others. This not only strengthens your understanding, but also invites others to reflect on their own paths. In conclusion, awakening your hidden radiant energy through this ancient technique is a journey of continuous exploration and discovery. It invites a deeper engagement with life, enriching your experiences and interactions. As we cultivate this energy, we not only transform ourselves, but also contribute to a larger collective shift towards greater awareness and harmony. Let us embrace this journey with open hearts and minds, ready to uncover the boundless potential that lies within us all. Thank you for walking this path together, and may your practice flourish and bring light to every corner of your life.